Andrew Bodden here with Farms.com, and I'm joined with Doug Wilson, owner and creator of URSA AG. And you can see we're behind a pretty nice looking tractor here. So Doug, tell us a little bit about what URSA AG is all about.
We started URSA AG to help farmers find an affordable option for their tractor. Tractor prices have gotten out of control. 2018 was a real turning point where all of a sudden the prices started to climb in a crazy way. And in addition to that, of course, the newer tractors, they have, and the problems people are facing are problems they can't fix themselves because the electronics are a bit of a mystery. You've really got to have the software from the manufacturer to fix them. So we set out to build a tractor that was affordable, simple, and a guy could fix on his own. And I think we've accomplished that here.
So you've got two different size tractors here, different power units. Tell us a little bit about, which one and what they do. And
so what we're standing in front of here now is our 260 horsepower. It's the biggest frame that we have currently. It's running an 8.3 Cummins engine. It's the same 8.3 Cummins engine that would have been in your combine in the 90s. Simple 12 valve on a P pump, which lots of guys are familiar with these days. Consistently, and is easy to maintain and fix. There's not a mechanic out there who hasn't wrenched on one at some point in their lives, so there's no mysteries here.
For a smaller one as well, tell us about that.
So our smaller chassis, we put a 5.9 in it. Same deal, same sort of familiarity. Guys sized, sold some that are exclusively for runs needed.
So tell us about kind of the features, the cabs. Where does this all come from?
So the cabs come to us as a package. There's a company that builds them, seats to the controls. So there's no features that are going to fail on a switch or a circuit board. Everything is a cable. It starts whatever you're trying to run. Just extremely simple tech.
So tell us a little bit what the process is if someone says, hey, I love this idea.
It's centered in Central Alberta. So yeah, if somebody wants one, and certainly they can call us direct.
You talked about dealers in Alberta, dealers in Saskatchewan. Is there opportunities for other companies, other groups, dealers, as you expand?
Absolutely. And controlled our growth as far as dealers go. There's no point in adding dealers we can't supply this year than we have total in the past.
The process if someone wants to.
So either one. If you have a guy, obviously that means service is closer to you, but these things can be serviced by any mechanic. So there's not absolutely a need. If you're somewhere in Central Saskatchewan, great idea, because he's going to look after you after sale.
Perfect. That's great. Okay, Doug, so we've talked about kind of the technology behind it, kind of the power plants. You had a reason why you wanted to do this, and that's a big part of it is the cost that you're saying differences and in a similar.
So if you take a cost comparison between us and the less expensive brands, because it's not less than half for the same size, start comparing the price of our 260 to a John.
Obviously, you've been working on this for a long time. I guess people want to know, is this going to be a sustainable plan? Do you plan to expand if someone does or support getting service?
And should be a primary concern that I want to see take over this someday. It is something.
So on behalf of Farms.ag, and keep an eye out. You'll see lots more of these guys rolling down the field soon.